Welcome to Mystic Moons. Welcome. Today we're going to take a trip, political trip, and we're just going to coast around planet Earth. And we're going to ask ourselves the question, will Biden cancel student loan repayment? I mean, that's a hot topic. You'd almost wish that other topics were as hot as that one. But just to say, will Biden cancel student loans repayment? I mean, it's obvious. It's to get out the vote. It's to get votes for him. It's to get votes. We know it. It's to get votes. Will it work? Can he really cancel it? I mean, he's the president. He's done a lot of things already. So, will he cancel student loan repayment? Considering the job market sucks and the economy is sluggish, and the only thing is selling is weapons, big business is big business. That's the big business. So, enough talk about so-called what is a good major and what was a bad major, wasted time, blah, 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 blah. Let's find out if Biden will cancel student loan repayment. The economy is falling apart. I don't really see where people are going to get the money. And how come it was so damn expensive in the first place? That's a question we really should be asking. Is why do the tuitions go up so high? Why is everything so high? Why does everything cost so much money? And if you want people to be educated, which, it's helpful, especially for who's going to work the jobs? Oh, I see. We're going to have maybe machines do everything and we just sit around rolling our eyeballs. Maybe. But let's see how is Biden going to cancel student loans? Blah. Random cards. Let's see now. Biden. Are you going to cancel student loan repayment? Let's see. Student loans. Are you going to pay so that people can get on with their lives instead of being endless renters, endless debt, endless? Get a new category. It's called endless. I'm going to take another one. All right, let's do another component of will Biden cancel student loan repayment, which is his bid for votes because, a vote for Biden is a vote for Kamala Harris. Duh. All right, now we have these three components here, random cards. Let's see if they give us any type of hint. Well, we have the Two of Swords. That doesn't look too good. That's like a slippery slope. That doesn't look like he's going to do it. And here we have the disappointment card, the Five of Cups. That doesn't look good. So remember now, we have the Two of Swords. That's like the, slippery slope. This is bullshit. Then we have the disappointment card. So this is just a scam. And then we have the King of Cups. Well, that's certainly different. Let's explain what's this King of Cups. What's the basis of the King of Cups? Because the other two are pretty much in the same vein, right? pretty much in the same vein. Two of Swords, Five of Cups. Don't go there, and disappointment. Five of Cups. Well, and even the Five of Cups, they have to remember 3 down, 2 up, right here, which means they both. That means for some kind of relief, perhaps some kind of relief, but it's kind of like a charade. It seems like a ploy for votes. Now, I don't understand this King of Cups. It should be the great neutralizer, the great flowing male offensive energy, the pressing of relief, of giving, nurturing, right? But in a male way. All right. Let's see. What is the nature? Let's take one card there. And let's take this random card here and see if we can get like just at random. Now, here we have the egotistical Four of Pentacles. It could be just a bluff, puffed upness. And then we have the Two of Cups here. Working together, maybe working together to bring some sort of relief. However, it still doesn't make any sense to me, that card. Maybe I should examine the Two of Swords and get more of a play on this matter. Let's see. Now, let's see. Will Biden, what is the basis of the Two of Swords, and will Biden cancel student loans? That's a good question. Will Biden cancel student loans? All right, we have that. And let's see. Let's take this one. And let's take this one here. All right. Let's see. Well, we have the Nine of Cups. Message. Working together. We have all these twos. Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and Two of Swords. And over here we have Judgment. That's the basis of careful zone, or don't talk about it, or it's just a surface thing. Well, excuse me. The Nine of Cups. Well, let's see. Message is, it could be just a pretend situation. It could be a faux thing. It could be pretend to working together to get this, to help people have financial security and relief and be able to advance their lives. It sounds could be a lot happening behind the scenes too. Still kind of hazy. Okay, let's see. And let's see this Five of Cups. What is the basis for that? All right, let's go there. Now, Five of Cups. We have the World, and we have the Tower. It doesn't seem promising. It just seems like doesn't seem promising at all. Well, in his exuberance to reach more voters, he could be just promising them something that's never going to happen. We have the towers. Now this Five of Cups. It sounds like, promise them the world and nothing goes down. Could be empty promises. Sounds like empty. It appears to be like empty promises. When we have the King of Cups, we have Two of Cups, and we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is just could be just an egotistical scheme to pretend to be for the working person, or a scheme. Does it mean you have working together, and then you have the ego card? It's all mine. So that could be, and then we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups over. So the King of Cups could be Biden himself, and it just seems as though that the elements of can he really do this? Can he really do this? Can he really do this? It seems to be not quite. Not quite. It doesn't even seem that the spirit is into it. It just seems like a ploy to buy voters. But of course, he's had 4 years. Let's look at this King of Cups. Let's draw another card on this and understand this King of Cups. All right. Let's take this one out. All right. King of Cups. King of Cups. Okay, what is the basis of you? Crafty. We have the devil. It sounds like a whole lot of nothing. He's not going to do nothing. It's easier, even though he's making hands over fist money with selling weapons. It's easier to sell war than it is to sell student loan forgiveness. Because how dare you try to advance yourself, even concentrating, this is a ploy, even concentrating on so-called useless majors of like gender studies or women's affairs, and these are all problems that we have that are current in education, gender studies, women's rights, and stuff like that. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It doesn't look like it's possible. Let's find a basis for the Five of Cups, disappointment card. It just sounds like it's a game. We're being played. People who don't have a job. They're stuck in a rut. Look like if you fall for this again, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen, because that would be like the indentured servants that came over here to this country a couple hundred years ago plus, and they had to have indentured servants, tenants, serfs. They're not going to. The basic hierarchy of this country is not going to change. You could be the first time people of your family in college, second generation in college, but they're like, don't get so full of yourself. That's the message. Don't get so full of yourself. That's the message here in the United States. Well, we all could have gone, why should I pay for your college? Well, sometimes in the future, you may need somebody to walk you across the street. And you don't think it could be happening today, but it could happen in the tomorrows. And maybe that person who helped you cross that street could be somebody that you did something nice for too, or you were sympathetic. See, you never know how. You never know. You never know. and strength. So, on the basis of this, it seems as though we have the devil, we have the strength card, and we have justice. Very prominent high Arcadia uh, cards. And the disappointment card is the strongest of all. The strongest of all. Because, it's, except for the tip of the top of it. But the basis is solid. Disappointment is around the corner. It's not going to happen. It's a whole lot of hooey. As I said, the basic structure is intact. And that's something that they don't want to get rid of. Face it. Now, if everybody who went to college sued their college for like lack of you know you were supposed to get a job, you didn't get a job, the economy sucked. So I mean, those are the bases. You probably get better luck in that way. You didn't get any investment on your return, returns on your investment, because that's why you went to college, was to like open up your mind and have a better lifestyle, so they said. However, nobody said like when you go to college that like the country falls apart every 6 years, 6 or 7 years because of the recession. That's the way capitalism is built. So it just sounds, and to have a lot of strength. Well, it seems like the strength in this card, in this side, is the strength of disappointment, and just it's disappointment. And the King of Cups is a crafty, manipulative force. And the Two of Swords, which is like, don't go there, that's just the way it is here. That's a hierarchy system in the United States. So now I don't look for just a whole lot of talk, because the system is not fair and it doesn't want to be. And war is much more interesting and much more exciting than education. And don't fall for that, like they have here, like the message, working together, or like I would say all these twos could be Two of Cups, Two of Swords, and Two of Pentacles. It's like telling you that you don't need to go to college. Just learn a trade. Isn't everything a trade? I mean, you trade your time for revenue, and saying a trade. Academia, teaching is a trade. Medicine is a trade. Oh, of course, you can use the word career. A carpenter can have a career, but it's all contingent upon others. Everything is contingent upon others. A trade. You can have high-level trades, and then who's to say cleaning leaves off a roof is not a high-level position? Who's to say? If it saves your house, saves people. So I mean, there's all these types of things. However, the main thing is learning. You never hear the word the student loan forgiveness about learning, education, getting an education, learning, just learning. You don't go to school to learn. You go to school to memorize and to kowtow to whomever. So anyway, it seems that student loan forgiveness is dead on delivery. And they can talk about it, but the war is much more interesting. So that's what I say. It's like, it's the big secret. It's not going to work. It's going to be a huge disappointment. And the King of Cups is like, just because Biden's saying it, remember, it's manipulative. It's egotistical, and it's a phony two of cups. A phony two of cups. And it's crash and burn, ain't happening. And the world, uh-huh, it's just putting talk is cheap, actions. He had 2 years, he had 4 years, 3+ years to already do that and to make something out of this country. And it's not that way. We have more cardboard boxes. We have more vendors putting rags on the street and selling black market goods. We have more prostitutes. Uh, it's endless. It's endless. And we have more high prices. So that's what I said. All right. So that we can say that that's not going to happen. We don't even have to do any more dives into that because we can see that it's BS. It's BS. And even the fancy language. Now, recession has been happening, I guess, the last 20 years. Let me see. Last 20 years. Recession has happened under just about every single president, I think. Obama. Who's after him? Obama. Not quite under Trump. No, I don't remember. But certainly under Biden. So I can say that under the Democrats, this country has gotten worse. Worse. We have worse financial mess. All right, so now how can we, what are the problems? What other things? Financial. How about jobs? Are those job figures really real? Are those jobs? Are there jobs? Or is it just who you know? I mean, yeah, if you know people, but the idea of filling out those forms, do you really get a job that way? I mean, yeah, you can get a job in a supermarket working as a, you know, stock boy, stock girl, break your back, $12 an hour, $15 an hour. Of course, if everything costs like 3 times that amount, you get like $500 a week, and your bills are like more than $2,000 a month. That's tight. That's tight. That's tight. And they're talking about, and these millionaires, of course, these politicians have all doubled their income. But let's see. Are there jobs out there? Are there jobs? Are there jobs? If you want a career advancement, how would you go about getting a career advancement? Let's see. You want a career advancement. All right. How do you get a career advancement? How do you get a decent job today? Let's take 3 random cards and get a clue on how you get career advancement these days. All right. These days of the crunch. All right. Well, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So somehow you got to put a message that you're looking. You're looking for the basics. You're looking for more than the basics. All right, that's it. And here, the world. In other words, you got to reach out from your immediate source of looking. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Well, you have to be innovative. That's obvious. Innovative. And you have to, well, you got to think of a different way to approach your object, the objective. You cannot do it the same old way. You got to get that message out in an interesting manner. Now, it could be, well, I was just thinking if you babysat somebody, let's say, their kid or something, or their dog, and you found out this person was, some affluent person who was in the field that you would like to get into, but that's not going to ever work either. If you go to like dog walker does not go to entry. Well, it could, but it won't go to like a um, you know management level. You can't. It won't go like that. It's hard. That's hard unless you're doing something else on the side with that party. No, I would say you have to be inventive, and even like how do you move around in a society that's closed, that's pretty closed? Well, anything is closed unless you open the door. You got to open the door. So that's the whole thing, is opening the door, this is the secret from the Ace of Pentacles, is opening the door to get your message out. You got to open the door to people you don't know. You got to open the door to people that you don't know. Because, let's face it, if somebody knows you, you wouldn't be looking for a job if they had the capabilities and they were your friend. You understand what I'm saying? So it's got to be somebody different. Different. Now, it's got to be a different way of doing it. And you can't be shy. Let's see now. Let's look at this message a little bit. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. The slow sneeze. Sometimes I wonder if I got any type of a virus from looking at the going out on eclipse day. I went out early in the morning, but the sky had so much streaks in it. I wonder if they were spraying something, and I got some kind of what do you call it? Eclipse germs. You don't know. All right, so let's look at these pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Now this has to do with the deliverance. How do you handle the message? Well, you got to be pretty skillful, pretty highly skilled. Highly skilled. We have the magician, which is highly skilled in what you do. You have to be confident, and you have to go abracadabra, more or less. And we have the work card. Well, when you have to know your business. All right, you have to know your business, and you have to already been involved in it. That's how you get a good message across. That's not helping people who are looking for entry-level positions. However, more on that. Now we have the world. Now that's obvious. We have to get outside of our own circle of world. We have to get out of our own circle of the world. Now, getting out of your own circle of the world, how hard is that? How hard is that? Let's take a couple. All right, let's take this one. And let's take another card. Let's like shuffle some more. And how do you promote yourself to get a better job outside of the world? All right, the world. Okay, 2 random cards. Let's see what they say. We have the Nine of Swords. Well, and we have the Chariot. That's just what I said. You got to move on to a different crowd because, like, the people you already know aren't going to do crap for you because they would have done it already and you would have a job. So it means like moving on, move outside your circle. We have the Nine of Swords. You can sit there and go boohoo with the people you already know, or you can move on and get a new part, new territory. New territory. You see what that is? New territory. Get out of your comfort zone and go for new territory. That's how you would get the message across because the people already know you. And if they can't do, crap for you, they can't even, whatever, then that's already case in point. Move on. Move on. All right, now let's look at this Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles, a new and inventive way of selling yourself. Let's get a couple cards on that one. Oops. Let's shuffle this a little bit more. A new way of selling yourself. So, now, let's see. All right, we have these two random cards. Let's see if they give some kind of intel, plus or minus, about a unique way of selling oneself. Well, we're selling our skills, not like, prostitution. Selling yourselves, even though that's quite common in the cities these days. However, now we have the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. And we have the Ten of Cups. Positivity. Positivity. Being positive. This is, look at that. 2 tens. That's the Ace of Pentacles. The secret of the ultimate sales. The ultimate extending the message. Now, when this says the Ten of Cups, and we have the Ten of Pentacles, that means, all in all, we have the first one saying the message is be good at what you do. Good enough to be, be sharp, you're not stupid. And whatever it may be. And then we have get out of your own circle for the world. Get out, meet new people. Now, or a new situation will bring you more than the same old stuff. Okay. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups under the Ace of Pentacles. And that seems to me to mean you must try an avenue that you haven't tried before. That you also excel in. An avenue that has a future possibility for yourself. That for something you haven't done for a while. I mean, whatever it may be. It could be, let's say you have let's say you want to be part of a orchestra, all right, that you've been playing the violin forever. And, or any instrument, guitar, whatever. So, but things have dried up now because whatever reason. People are like more electronic music, whatever. However, now if you took that skill set of playing the violin, and maybe you, or some kind of string instrument, and you took on students, something that you could do very easily, and that would allow you to circulate and move. But you need a venue. You need to have a venue that you have positivity in, and you could do very well to get your like uniqueness out. So I would say the whole thing is don't get discouraged, and stiff upper lip, but I'm sure even in this society which doesn't appreciate talent, except for like to talk about mindless bubblegum stuff. And first of all, close the door on the crap. Close the door on the stuff. Close it. And seek a venue that would allow you to move around in. That's what I said. That could be a way of getting your message across in a unique manner. And that could bring success. That could bring you career advancement. That could bring you career advancement. And that could. Now, if anybody has any questions or would like a personal reading, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to ask. And here's another question. Let me say. Well, questions. Anyone? Questions? We have a question. Everybody's happy with their career, happy with their love, happy in happiness. Everybody's content. That's good. Well, I'm going to sneeze again. So many excuses are made for poor decisions, and we all are guilty of them. However, politicians have a hard time, admitting that they did something wrong. I mean, they're always right. They have the biggest inflated egos. Maybe we should all become politicians. Then we can do no wrong. But of course, we have to sell our souls a bit for the money to run the campaign. Somehow, sounds very complex or disingenuous. Something. Now, what's the question? We already found out the student loans repayment cancellation is BS. We assume that, it's not going to happen. At this time and date, no. And then we'd have more positivity in just delivering your message with a different crowd of people, what you do and where you want to go, instead of the same old, same old. It almost sounds like the elections. If we continue to have who's in power now, how is it going to be any different? How is anything going to be anything different? And if we have a backdrop of what we had before, how is that going to be anything different? It's almost a matter of what is the least of the most. What will bring us the most peace, P-I and P-E, peace of something and peace as opposed to war. What will bring us the most, if it's even possible? Is our country, the United States, and the rest of NATO is so trash that, That's the political deadbolt question. What is, it's just like our movie industries are. Everything that we have, where do we go with it? What do we do with it? What do we do with it? I guess, let's see, what is the question? Somebody just wrote me a letter and they said, am I going to get, what does my jobs look like this week? All right, I'll do it. I'll do that for you. What do your jobs look like this week? All right, let's see. Let's see, what do the jobs look like for you this week? This is a career thing, this one. What do your job situation look like this week? Your jobs. What does your job situation look like this week? All right, now, let's see. Well, we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. And in this hand, Four of Pentacles. That could mean that you're like really focused on one particular thing. And we have the Four of Cups. Fours. That means that, like, pause. Yeah. And we have the Five of Swords. That doesn't look very inspiring. That does not look very inspiring. Well, meaning, let's look at this a little bit more. Let's see. Your jobs. All right. And this. And this. All right. Now, let's take two of this. Let's take this. Let's see. This seems very contemplative. Excuse me. Very contemplative. A lot of, could it be that all this, like, Middle Eastern war and Ukrainian war is just, like, taking over everything? Oh, I forgot these cards over here. That kind of makes the whole thing invalid. Of course, this could not be part of it. However, unless I was doing it on purpose, that was just, I would say that this, I'll have to do it again. So, let me just take a peek at what this says. Queen of Swords. Six of Wands. Well, egotistically, well, it basically says that consulting other people. However, we did not have a full deck, so we're going to do that one again. We didn't really give the full deck since we are doing by chance. Now, let's do that again. Let's shuffle these cards and Clumsy, clumsy. Let's see now. What does job situation? We're doing it again so you can get a better, look out for like your jobs this week. Now, will that job come this week? What do you get? Okay, you're looking for jobs. Okay, let's go and see if this job. Let's take 3 cards, 3 random cards, and let's see. Now, well, we have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the World. And we have the Page of Wands. Well, we definitely having some issues. The 5 of Pentacles. Let's see the basis of that. Let's see. Now, we have random cards. We have the Lovers, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. Well, a lot of the enthusiasm is there, but the cash is not there. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Now the World. Let's see what that is. Let's see. All right. Oops. Well, I have this. I don't want on the side. So I could see that. And the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Well, so let's see. Let's see the 5 of Pentacles. And over here, we'll see the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. All right, let's see. Now we have the High Priestess under the World, and we also have the Ace of Wands. Now, that means there's plenty of opportunity out there. There's lots of opportunity out there. And the Page of 5 of Cups. And again, the 4 of Pentacles. I guess, well, I see. Five of Cups. We have the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles under the Page of Wands. So it could be. Well, all right. This is how I see it now. Okay. We have the 5 of Pentacles over here. And we have, under that, we have the Lovers, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. All right. So that basically can say you're not making enough money right now. What's being offered to you is not enough money. All right. You're getting good reception. You get a reception, but the money sucks. The money sucks so far. The money sucks. And here we have an alternative, the world, and we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the High Priestess, which means you got to get out of that rut. And over here, it means that here we have the Page of Wands. Now, when you're going in a new area, modesty is good. And to not to get despondent over having to go to new territory. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in yourself and don't accept you know, and do not accept being taken advantage of, because $15 an hour won't give you too much to go. You can't get too much gasoline. I mean, how much is fill up the tank for the car? It costs if gas is $4 or $5 and up a gallon, and your car takes 20 gallons, 25 gallons. It's over $100, $125, whatever. So if you get 20 miles a gallon, so forth and so on. So you can see that it's not cool. It's not a cool situation. It's not a cool situation. We must somehow get through this. We must be able to lift up our society and go and do what we're supposed to do. And you can go, pray tell, what is that? Well, that is the mystery of it all. The mystery of it all. How does one, elevate oneself in free market capitalistic society? And that is a question. How does? You can think about that one. We can think about that one indeed. Now, let's take a break. Anybody like a reading? Anybody? Anybody? Ask now. All right, I'll go back away. Bye. All right. Now we're back. Back. All right. Let's just see. Here we go. Now, we have cards. We have a Ten of Swords. And we have the Chariot. Well, let's see. Let's see. A lot of pages. A lot of new ideas. And we have the Seven of Cups. Could just fall flat. Yeah, it's iffy. Iffy. Let's say it's iffy. Alright, so that's iffy. So, I don't know, iffy. Well, you can take a chance, but I don't know. People are people. And they have trips. People are people and they have trips. Alright. Let's see. Cups. Judgment. And the Eight of Swords. Not good. Not good. Get that one. Forget that one. That's a waste of time. And we have, let's see. No. Queen of Wands. And we have the Six of Swords. Better luck this time. So that's that one. And let's see. Alright, now. Let's see. Let's see. This one. This one here. Alright. Let's go. There's no Four of Swords. The King of Cups. And the Seven of Swords. Well, I don't know. Too busy. Let's see. No, too busy. Oh. Let's see this. No, that's kind of funky. Well, I'd like to have you in work, but I'm not sure. Okay, that's not gonna work out. That has too much epicness to it. The same thing with sleep card. So low. Well,